So are you maybe addicted to something? Are you addicted to, it can be you're addicted to porn, you're addicted to masturbation, you are addicted to video games, you are addicted to, it can be you are addicted to sex, it can be you're addicted to anything. If you are addicted to anything and you're trying to get your way through that, to stop that addiction or to get yourself through that addiction, even if it's for drugs, then this video it might help you, because trust me, I was in that situation. I was addicted to I was addicted to porn long time ago. When I was in high school, I was addicted to masturbation, and I actually stopped by following these things that I'm actually about to share with you. So addiction is something that can ruin your life. It's something that actually can pull you behind, can stop improving, that can stop your improvement. You know, it can stop you from doing so many things that you actually need to do for you to make it in life. So if you're addicted to anything and you don't find your way through that, that thing is going to harm you. It's going to harm you, and you're not going to be happy for the rest of your life, because addiction is bad. Addiction is really bad, and it's something that can ruin your life in a way that you have never imagined before. So if you want to stop addiction, the first thing you have to do, it's an habit that you're addicted to, you want to stop it, then you have to adhere to your life principles. I mean, when you are addicted to something and actually you want to get your way out of that, it's something that actually it's hurting you. It can be that you really liked that thing. It can be that you liked drugs, you liked masturbation, you liked porn, and it can be that you like the thing that you're addicted to, and you later on find that this thing is actually making your life worse. Then you have to go back. You have to go back and adhere to your life principle. What does your life principle says? I mean, the things that you stand for, the things that you actually believe in, the things that you fight for. These are the things that, the moment you adhere to them, then this actually is going to help you to move from one place to another. It's going to actually stop you from using the things that you're using. If it's consuming porn, if it's using drugs, if it's doing anything that you're actually addicted to and it's harming you, then this is going to be better for you. The moment you think about yourself, you think about the goals that the principles that you are there to, you tell yourself that, you know, my principles say that I have to live my life like this and I have to do this and this. Then you have to, the moment you are there to them, then it's going to help you get over this addiction, this thing that you're actually addicted to. So when I think about myself, sometime when I was actually so much addicted to porn and masturbation, I just sat back, you know, and I thought about the kind of lifestyle that I want to live, the sex lifestyle that I want, you know. I told myself that, you know what, I really don't want to have my sex life being ruined in the young age. You know, I was in high school back then, so young and dumb, you know, we're doing things that actually really didn't make any sense, you know, when you're doing things that actually to maybe out of peer pressure, out of influence from other people, you know, something like that. So the moment you think about yourself, the moment you think about the life principle that you have to adhere, you know, and then I had, you know, I said, what, you know, I have to stop this. I have to stop this, because if I won't stop it, then I'm not going to have the kind of lifestyle that I planned for myself. And that's it. Something else that you have to do for you to stop this addictive habit is to keep yourself committed to things that build you positively. I mean, for the fact, you know, back then when I was addicted to porn and masturbation, it was all about because I was not committed to something. I was not doing something that could keep me busy, you know, something that could keep me busy and maybe build me positively. I was not doing any of that. I mean, I was in high school back then. I had no responsibilities. I had nothing to think about other than my stomach and maybe chicks. That's all, you know. So, but the moment you keep yourself committed to things that actually build you positively, things that keep on improving you, then you know what, you're going to find yourself that you're actually getting yourself out of that addiction very gradually. For instance, if you're addicted to maybe, let me say, using drugs, because maybe you usually use drugs because maybe you usually, maybe when you are free, maybe you are free and you have nothing to do and you have nothing to think about, you just want to get high, then the moment you just keep yourself committed, you keep yourself busy, you know, you keep yourself busy to things that actually build you positively, then this actually is going to help you to get yourself out of that addiction. It's going to help you for that, because sometimes people say that a free mind, idle mind is our devil's workshop. Yeah, I think something like that. So if you're free for most of the time, you'll only be thinking about choosing that thing, doing that thing that you're addicted to, and this is actually is going to make you worse. It's going to make your life even worse. So the moment you just keep yourself busy, you keep yourself committed to things that actually build you positively, then you'll be able to stop this. So when after high school, I decided, you know what, I'm going to keep myself busy. I want to keep myself busy. I want to build myself. So I just started writing articles. I started doing several things. I started going out there, helping other people on some issues, that I was really good at. I started doing that because this is something that actually developed me personally. I started reading. I started reading several books, and I got myself really busy, and that's how I got out of that addictive habit of me watching porn too much, masturbating, something like that. So the moment you do that, you keep yourself busy, you keep yourself committed to things that are actually going to build you, things that are going to improve you as a person, then you're going to be good. You're going to be good. Something else, make relationship with people who have positive influence in your life. Addiction, if you're trying to get yourself, you're trying to get your way out of an addiction, you're addicted to drugs. Let me say this, you are addicted to drugs, or it can be that you're addicted to porn or masturbation, like in my case I was. So the moment you find yourself, you create a relationship with people who actually have positive influence in your life, you're going to stop doing these things. Back then, when I was addicted to porn and masturbation, it was only because, I used to hang out with people who used to do that. There were some guys who came with phones in school. Back then it was in a boarding school back then. So guys came with phones and they were watching porn, and I was trapped into that. I got myself into that. I started watching it. I started masturbating. When you go to I don't want to tell you the full story about guys, but that's it. Because I got myself into this because I was around these people. These people were influencing me negatively, and that's why I found myself doing that. I was masturbating, watching porn a lot because of the people I actually hang out with. So if you hang out with people that do the things that you want to get yourself out of, then it's going to be hard for you to get yourself out of that situation. But if you choose your company very carefully, you choose to interact, you choose to create a relationship with people who actually also want to get themselves out of the addiction, people who also want to change, people who also want to improve themselves, or people who are better than you, and you want to seek advice from them, you want to seek motivation, you want to seek different things from them so that you can at least improve yourself, then this is going to help you. It's going to help you, and you're going to get yourself out of that situation. So you have to check your company very carefully. You have to delete those friends that actually influence you negatively, friends that actually force you to make you do the things that you actually want to get yourself off. You should just cut them off. If your friends are using drugs and you want to stop that addictions of you using drug, then you know what, you should just keep them aside. If your friends are doing the things that you actually addicted to and you want to get yourself out of there, then cut them off. That's what I can tell you. That is self-explanatory. I don't have to say so much about that. So something else that you can do if you want to stop any addictive habit is to involve yourself in spiritual matters. Spiritual matter. If you believe in God, if you're a Muslim or a Christian, it doesn't matter. You have to immerse yourself in that spiritual nature. You have to connect yourself spiritually. You have to go back to God. You have to pray. I mean, the moment you start connecting yourself spiritually to your religion, you connect yourself to your religion, and you start praying. You start seeking guidance from your spirit issues. Something like that. This is going to help you. So the moment I just sat down and I thought, doing this is actually bad for my religion. Muslims are not allowed to do that. Muslims are not allowed to watch porn. Are not allowed to masturbate. That is something that is against the Islamic rule. So I decided, I'm a Muslim. My name is Abdul Jabbar. So I have to stop this. I have to go back to Allah. I have to pray. I have to devote myself to my religion. I have to do things that actually are going to please Allah, to please God, and that is what I did. So what I can tell you is that if you are a Christian, if you're a Muslim, or if you have any other religion that I really don't know about, you have to go back to your religion. You have to you have to stick to the doctrines of the religion and try to immerse yourself in that spiritual nature, spiritual matters, and this actually is going to help. It's going to guide you to get yourself, it's going to help you get yourself out of that addiction, and actually you're going to be doing something that is going to build you positively. This is what I can tell you to do, and actually this is something that really helped me, and I'm also sure you can do the same. Something else that you can do if you're addicted to something and there's an addictive habit that and you want to stop, is you have to seek help from the people you trust. If you have tried everything that I've just talked about in this video, it can be that you have done everything but you still find it so hard for you to get yourself out of this addiction, then you have to seek people. You have to not seek people. You have to seek advice from the people you trust. From the people, it can be your friend that you trust, your friend who is not doing the things that you actually do. You can't tell me that your friend is using drugs, you are addicted to drugs, and you're trying to quit drugs, and you go to your similar friend who is using drugs, you're asking him or her to help you quit drugs. That is not going to work. That's not logical at all. That's not logical at all. So you have to go to people you trust, people who actually know that are good, and they'll help you out on this. Also, it can be that you can find a therapist, someone who is going to help you, someone who is going to take you to talk to you, help you through different problems, and actually this is going to help you, and you'll eventually find yourself getting yourself off the hook of that addiction. It can be porn, it can be anything that you're addicted to. So guys, this is something that I personally did. I'm talking this from my experience because it's something that I used to do, something that I was so much addicted to. And if in our age currently, if you are a guy in your 20s, man, in this age, in my age 20s right now, and you are addicted to drugs, you are addicted to porn and masturbation, addicted to things that actually destroy your life, then I'm telling you, it's going to be very hard for you to be successful in life, because these are things that are going to ruin your thinking capability. You're not going to be thinking straight, especially if it's drugs. It's going to ruin you. If it's sex, if you're addicted to sex, or if you're addicted to maybe porn and masturbation, this is going to ruin your sex life. I mean, you're not going to be happy, and trust me, when you ruin your sex life, this is going to mess you up for real, because trust, the moment you find yourself that you are incapable of doing sex in a way that you really want, in a way that you can make someone feel satisfied, I mean, you can have erectile dysfunction and so many problems that can come with maybe watching porn and addiction and other sort of things. You're not going to be happy. You're going to be stressed. You are going to be stressed, and this is something that actually can degrade you, something that can really ruin your journey when it comes to developing yourself, trying to become a better person in life. So guys, this is really what I wanted to share with you guys. If you're in this situation and you find that this video is helping you, then hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, because this channel is all about self-development, relationship, and lifestyle. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope things work out for you, and I'll see you in the next one.